If you're going to be on social media anyways, if your screen time is going to be high and the ads that you're going to be shown is going to be frequent, you might as well have those ads and the organic content and the things that you follow working in your favor. Welcome back to The Marketing Solution. My name is Shelby Paige, and today we're going to be talking about how to passively learn anything. Seriously, I'm going to teach you how to learn anything just by using the social media algorithm to your advantage. So first and foremost, let's be honest here, you probably scroll a little bit more than you would like to. Maybe it's your goal to scroll a little bit less. I'm here to tell you that you actually don't have to stop scrolling. What you do have to do is set up your algorithm to benefit you. So for the sake of the podcast, since this is The Marketing Solution, I'm going to tell you how I passively started learning digital marketing. But in general, this can work for any of your hobbies. So let's talk a little bit about
the algorithm.
How does the social media algorithm work? One, if you're talking about Instagram or how to get famous on Instagram, it changes all the time. If you remember way back in the day, it used to be chronological. You would see things in the order they are posted. That is no longer the case. Nowadays, the algorithm is based off of machine learning and hyper personalization. So what your feed looks like is not going to be anything like the feed of the person next to you. Of course, it's based off of the people that you follow, but it's also based off of what you interact with, how long you interact with these things, and what you actually engage with. The algorithm is going to repeat that stuff and give it back to you over and over and over again. So if that's the case, you can genuinely choose how to interact with the algorithm, and therefore you can choose the experience that you have. If you're having a bad time with social media, let's say that you follow a bunch of people and you're body conscious and you're seeing a bunch of naked girls on your feed and it makes you feel worse about yourself, guess what? You can control that. You can actually change that and unfollow those people and not feel so bad about yourself. You can start following inspirational blogs or fitness blogs or people who are telling you how to be your best self, and you can passively, while scrolling, learn these things and absorb this information. If you follow a bunch of satisfying blogs, satisfying content.
What's a satisfying blog?
Satisfying content is people that are crushing slime, or ASMR stuff, or mukbangs. Let's say you follow those blogs, right? You probably have a pretty short attention span, not gonna lie.
What did you say?
You can fix that, You can start following book accounts and they'll There are a lot of niches in this world that you might not know about. Like
finance TikToks and...
Oh my God, yeah. Finance TikToks, real estate TikToks. You can learn digital marketing through...
little nugget-sized lessons.
Yeah. I give you nugget-sized lessons. You should follow me on all of my accounts. But the point is, you can custom tailor your experience, and you don't necessarily need to detox from social media. You just have to take back control on social media. You have to sit and orient yourself and think about what you actually want to do, what you actually want to learn, and then start looking for people who are teaching that online. I fell into a rabbit hole about Montessori, which is a great way to raise your kids. I don't have kids, but I follow a lot of those blogs, and I find the content to be so interesting because they go into the behavioral psychology of infants, whatever. It's a side quest that I've been on in my social media, but I'm going to give you an example of how social media can work for you. So in the digital marketing realm, if you're trying to learn what I do, then you can follow agencies that give away free content. I entered so many different funnels. Last time I was in the job market, I started going on websites for agencies and digital marketing, PR firms and digital marketing influencers, and what happened was the algorithm picked up that I was looking into agencies, that I was looking into people who run ads. So the point is, if you're going to be on social media anyways, if your screen time is going to be high and the ads that you're going to be shown is going to be frequent, you might as well have those ads and the organic content and the things that you follow working in your favor. Recently, I've custom tailored my ads to be about real estate gurus. I don't know much about real estate, taxes, and stocks. I make all of my money from digital marketing, but my algorithm is currently tailored so that I can passively learn more about taxes, stocks, and real estate. I want to know more about passive income. I'm going to be a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire, you can do the same thing. You can just use social media to your advantage. Here's another great thing about these ads, especially if you're trying to learn digital marketing. A lot of these ads are going to give you guides, and they're going to give you guides for free. So you can actually go through a digital marketer's entire funnel, and you can get a bunch of free information. You can get a bunch of resources that'll teach you more about digital marketing, and then you join their email list, and so you can read their emails. If you're not sure what type of language is very strong, if you're not sure what converts, if you're not sure what a sales funnel is, and you don't want to listen to all of my episodes, which I recommend, you should definitely jump through other companies' funnels and read their emails. See what actually converts. See what headlines, what subject lines interest you. See what promotional items interest you, what freebies caught your attention. You are a customer going through their customer journey. That's going to help you become a better marketer. I get so many freebies. I get so many lead magnets. I get so many guides, templates, how-tos, and I read all of them. I go through my email for at least 2 hours a day because the funnels that I've entered, the long-term nurture sequences that I'm a part of, are going to help me become a better marketer. It's how I passively learn information about my industry all the time. And I have some people that I suggest that you follow. Neil Patel is an amazing person in the digital marketing realm. He pushes for automation and also building email lists. He's great. If you're looking for sales, Grant Cardone's really inspirational, he's a real Gary Vee type. I think he's actually before Gary Vee. To tie that back in with what I was saying about social media, the people that you follow also are under your control. You can custom tailor your organic and your paid algorithm to benefit you. So, in conclusion, for this week's episode, the most actionable tip is look through your following, look through your Google search history, see how to custom tailor the algorithm to benefit you so that when you are passively enjoying your social media, you're also learning information that can help you build a better future. You can do both. That's it. Have a wonderful time learning and also scrolling. And we're done.